My beloved child, pause for a moment. Stop everything your hands are doing. Still your thoughts, and just listen. Heaven has been trying to reach you, but you almost walked past this sacred moment. The very moment meant for you. You felt it, didn't you? That strange stillness that suddenly surrounded you. When the noise faded, and time itself seemed to hesitate. That was not an accident. That was me, drawing near. You almost ignored it, mistaking it for ordinary quiet. But the truth is, that silence carried eternity within it. It was the breath of heaven, wrapping around your restless soul, hoping you'd recognize it. My voice doesn't always come with thunder or fire. Sometimes it comes in the hush, the kind that settles softly after the storm inside you has cried itself empty. I've been calling you through gentle pauses, through moments when your heart suddenly slowed down, through seconds of unexplainable calm. Every one of those moments was a whisper from me. You live in a world that never stops, a storm of noise, movement, and endless demands. Yet I have been trying to interrupt that storm, to remind you that peace is not lost. Peace is still mine to give. When everything went quiet, that was not emptiness. It was fullness. It was me, filling the air you breathe, brushing against your spirit to say, I am still here. You were seconds away from missing it, from scrolling past this divine encounter. But I held your attention just long enough for your spirit to feel me again. That pause you felt was not random. It was divine timing. Do you know why I silence the world around you? Because I need you to remember that not every voice deserves your attention. Some voices distract you from the one that heals you. I know the weight you've been carrying, the exhaustion that hides behind your smile. You thought silence meant loneliness. But my child, that silence was me, resting beside you.
Every sigh, every quiet tear you've ever shed, none of it went unseen. I have heard every unspoken prayer and counted every breath you took in the dark. I waited patiently for you to slow down enough to notice me, not because I was far away, but because you had filled your world with too much noise for my whisper to be heard. Now that you've stopped, now that your soul has finally gone still, feel this moment. This is what my presence feels like: peace without reason, calm without explanation, love without condition. So listen closely now, my beloved child. You are not reading this by chance. Heaven has paused your world to deliver this message. The silence you felt was not absence. It was my arrival. The silence you felt was not empty, my child. It was sacred. It was the moment your spirit aligned with mine. In that stillness, the heavens spoke words that your ears could not hear, but your heart understood. I quieted the noise around you because I wanted you to hear what truly matters. I needed you to feel the weight of peace again, the kind of peace that doesn't come from this world. The quiet was a cleansing, a divine pause meant to strip away the chaos that's been echoing inside your mind. I wasn't taking something from you. I was making space for something new to begin. Every unanswered question, every delay, every moment that felt like nothing was happening, that was me, working beneath the surface. I do my greatest work in silence. You asked me for direction, but direction cannot come where there is noise. I first give silence, so that clarity can be born. The stillness you felt was the seed of your next chapter. My child, what you call quiet, I call conversation. You thought I had stopped speaking, but I was teaching you to listen in a deeper way. Not with your ears, but with your soul.
The world told you that movement means progress, but in my kingdom, stillness is strength. You don't need to keep running to prove your worth. You already have it, because you are mine. That peace you felt in the silence, it wasn't temporary. It was a glimpse of what I have prepared for you. A life anchored not in fear or striving, but in the assurance that you are guided. I let everything go quiet so that you would remember who you are without the noise. You are not what people said about you. You are not your mistakes. You are the echo of my breath, sacred, chosen, unstoppable. That moment when the air grew heavy and your heart slowed, that was heaven realigning your destiny. I was shifting the atmosphere around your life to prepare you for what's next. You see, the silence wasn't a pause in your story. It was a rewriting. I was healing wounds you didn't even know were open, removing burdens you didn't know you carried. When you felt still, I was binding your broken spirit together. When you felt nothing, I was pouring light into the cracks. When you felt forgotten, I was engraving your name deeper into my hands. I wanted you to learn that my presence is not proven by sound, but by peace. You don't have to hear thunder to know I am speaking. Sometimes all it takes is the heartbeat that refuses to quit. So now, my beloved one, understand this. That moment of quiet was not the end. It was the beginning. I have whispered purpose into your silence, and soon, what I planted there will rise into light.